What did I just watch? I mean, I just got done watching that movie. Watching that abomination you call a movie. Nightmares. This movie is going to give me nightmares. It lives up to the title. Believe me. You see this list? New Star? You see this list? Good. You see how it's empty? Good. Bad. Bad. Good parts of the movie. Bad parts of the movie. So, Ed Burton here. How you doing? And another review coming to you. Reviewing the movie Nightmares. Boy, is this one New Star? You said you had a bad movie for me. Yeah. You really got me on this one. I guess I paid for Killer Tomatoes, but yeah. So let's go through the movie. Okay, this movie is about absolutely nothing. I mean, this movie. Hold on, let me fix that for you. Okay, this movie is about nothing. It's a big movie of filler. It tries to be something, but at the same time, it's absolutely nothing. The movie is about this girl who feels responsible for killing her mother and father when it wasn't even her fault, and she's being accused of it apparently, and then it was in 1963, and then she just wakes up, and then it's like February of present day. They don't even know the year they're in. They can't even think of a year. Probably because these writers are so fucking clueless that they can't even think for themselves of what year to put something in. But, okay, headache. Anyway. I want to talk about the opening real quick. Okay? The opening. It's where the daughter sees her parents having sex. That's nice. That's really fucked up. The sex. Then, she, apparently, is in the car, and it's a car crash, and because the father was messing around with the mother, he went off the road and went flying through the glass window, and, the mother somehow died, and somehow the girl was responsible for it, and somehow this guy came in saying hi to the girl and was almost about to rape her, and then the girl killed the guy. Where did that come from? Was it ever mentioned again? Hardly ever was it mentioned again. Where did it come from? It was confusing. It was out of nowhere. It was incredibly forced. And, I almost stopped watching the movie right there because I didn't know what was going on. I was confused. It came out of nowhere. It was just like in your face, like, okay, we're doing something dark. Pay attention to it. I was just about to stop watching the movie. I'm like, you know what? I love you, New Star, so I can't do that to you. It's not fair. Lucky I love you. But, okay. Another headache. Come on now. Just thinking about this movie gives me like a migraine. But, okay. So, and now we go to present day. Can't even think of a year. A year. They can't even think of a year to do it. To have present day from 1963 to present day. Thank you for that very, descriptive information. Yeah, thank you. We definitely know what's going on. It's, of course, cheap. And, it's, of course, very, forcefully dark. It's trying to be psychological. It's trying to be like a psychological thriller. But they don't know crap about anything to have to do with psychological thrillers. They apparently were making a psychological horror or something like that. This is going to give me nightmares, so I guess in that respect it is a horror. Also in the beginning, I love how they confuse, like, it's all like camera angles that are just like, literally, the camera moves like, and then it goes dark. It keeps on going dark after they do a shot like this, like that, and then it just goes dark, and then we see this red girl that keeps on popping up out of nowhere. I'm just like, what? What? You know, I just don't know what's going on. So I love how in the beginning they say, "You killed your mother. You killed your mother." How do they confuse a car crash with murder? How am I supposed to put logic in something illogical? The music played almost every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, I should say, is annoying. It's obnoxious. It's annoying. It's really bad. It's really bad. I mean, surprisingly so. This review is gonna be a cluttered mess because this movie is a cluttered mess. I don't even know how to explain this movie. So, camera shots are obnoxious. Like, the camera shots are just like this. Like, in the beginning when the guy was about to rape her, it's just like, you know, I mean, it's just like, it's so annoying. Ugh. Okay. So, there's just, and then it comes out of nowhere with this, like, this killing spree of a serial killer. That came out of nowhere. And you're guessing it's the girl when you don't give two craps, even though there's no development to her whatsoever, except I guess her mother died in a car crash, and now she's having dreams about it. That's really it. The acting is very bad, but I'm going to ask this. This girl is trying to become an actress. What does acting have to do with anything with this character? It helps the story. It doesn't help the story whatsoever. It doesn't develop any character traits or character development to the character. And it's just there. It's just filler just to get the 74 minutes in. It's literally just filler just to get the 74 minutes in. If that thing wasn't in there, it'd probably just be a half-hour movie. It's in there that much. It helps the story none. It helps the character none. It develops the character none. So, yeah. And the acting, speaking of acting, the acting isn't very good. It's very bad. It's very subpar. It's very, kind of awkward, too. It's very awkward. Like, the way they say their dialogue is just very awkward. I love seeing, there was an auditioning scene in the auditorium. And I love seeing in the waiting room that they got movie theater seats in the waiting room. Really? Like, you couldn't afford chairs? Honestly? Okay. It's not only that, but it's not only cheap, but it's very disgusting. It's very disgusting. They try to put a sex scene in there as much as possible. There's like 5. And again, have nothing to do with anything. They don't need those sex scenes. They just need that R rating to get in there for some reason. I don't know. The characters are boring. They're not interesting. They're very one-dimensional. They're not interesting at all. They're very boring. They're very dull. The settings in the movie are very glum. They're very cheap. They look plastic, too. They kind of look plastic. When you go outside, when you go in dark alleys, they kind of look fake. They look very fake. What else to say about this movie? Nothing. It sucks. As you can see, good, nothing, bad, everything. So, New Star, you got me on this one. Alright, you want to go there? I'm rolling up the sleeves. Well, the sleeves I don't have, but I'm rolling up these sleeves. Yeah, look at that. You made me roll up the sleeves, New Star. You made me roll up the sleeves. You don't want the sleeves rolled up. When you roll up the sleeves, that's where it gets real. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Rolling up. Damn it. The sleeves are still rolled up because this movie sucks. And the movie I'm about to give you sucks. So, I have a movie. It's on Netflix. It is called The Stuff. That is what the movie is called. The Stuff. TheStuff. The Stuff. It was made in the 80s, 1985, I believe. And it's on Netflix. It is on Netflix. So, there you go, New Star. The Stuff. That is a filler title about nothing. Nothing. Okay? So, enjoy the stuff. Because the stuff in the stuff is nothing but stuff. Alright? This is probably the shortest review I'll ever do. Because 10 minutes, 30 seconds, 31, 32 seconds. I can't talk about a 74-minute movie when there's just nothing to talk about. Okay? So, there you go. There's my review on the very... Damn it. On the very bad movie. I can't remember the title. What was the title called? Nightmares. Nightmares. There's my review on the very, 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 very bad movie, Nightmares. This is probably one of the worst movies ever. Ever. Okay? So, my movie for you to review, once again, it's on Netflix. The Stuff. The Stuff. Enjoy that movie, because it's gonna suck. I will be awaiting your review. Thank you for the request. Hated this movie with a passion. You won this round. I got you with the stuff, though. Check that movie out whenever you can. Till then... Okay. Just... How do you find these movies? I never heard of this movie. Okay. Alright. Okay. I want to keep this going. But... The stuff is... This was my breaking point of just assness. The stuff is going to be your breaking point. You thought The Room was bad? Check out the stuff, and I will be awaiting the review you asked me to do. Cannot wait to, cannot wait for the review that you asked me to do. And the stuff is the movie I asked you to do. I will be awaiting your request. Until then, love you, New Star, but really? Nightmares? Okay. The stuff. Okay? Check that out. See you later. God.